So I just wanted to give this real quick clip. I'm doing a little experiment on our cargo bag for our trailer, and see how waterproof it is. That's what it claimed. It's now sitting outside on the trailer as if it was loaded and such, and in this kind of weather. It is 150 right now, and I don't know, maybe I'll give it an hour or two, and I'll go open up the bag and see what kind of damage we got in our cargo, or none at all if it's actually waterproof. So I'm back. It's only 2:05. The sun has come out, stopped raining. But I think I just wanted to show you this pool of water here. And like I said, I'll just come back in an hour or two, and we'll open it up, and like I said, see if anything seeped in. We have some stitching here. They've actually put a rubber patch on the other side, so it shouldn't leak, but you know, we'd like to know these things, whether we have to waterproof all of our stuff individually after we put it in. Cargo cover, when it was, you know, raining pretty good, we still got water on top. The reason I wanted to do this, and it was kind of nice that it rained pretty good today, is during the segment or video that we built the trailer, it rained pretty good. We had the cargo bag outside, and it being waterproof, you know, I didn't figure anything would get inside. However, it's possible that the way it was laying flat and these flaps were, you know, possibly exposed to the rain, that water seeped in. So at the end of the trailer segment, I just folded everything up and stuck it aside. Yesterday, I opened everything up and there was moisture inside, actually a pretty good amount. So like I said, I built the framework. It'll give us a better idea how it's going to take the rain in actual use. Also, while I'm here, so this is the Keeper bag brand, and I thought I would do a quick you know, first thoughts on this particular bag. When I first got it, it was perfectly what I expected. Decent feeling materials. The size was approximately what I was looking for, and looks like the construction and design was okay. But once I finished the framework that I wanted to do to give it volume, and I've mounted it to the trailer, what I did notice was all the strapping down is from the top. I think personally I would have designed it with a strap to the rooftop or whatever from the bottom. That way, and let me show you, once you open this thing up, there's virtually nothing holding it down to what would be your rooftop, right? So we'll do two things here. We'll open this thing up, and as I'm opening it up, you can see that it's moving around. And if this is up on top of your car, and especially if you're as short as I am, you know, you'd like this thing locked down so it doesn't move away from you while you're trying to load or unload. I don't remember where the zipper is here. Must be on this side. So on top of these straps, which I think you need, I think it would be helpful if there was some straps down below to keep it on your cargo. So without getting anything on the inside from the roof, it looks really good. Looks like really dry on the inside. I might have splashed a little bit there when I opened it up, but I think it's going to be fine. Also on this cargo, structure, the framework, I ended up adding some small screws at the joints to keep it a little more structurally sound. Except for where I intend to break it apart during storage.
We're here for an update because when we were doing our last episode, what we didn't do was unwrap the hitch.
Right.
We picked it up. We both noticed how light it was. I got a shot of the weird way they spelled Canadian. I mean, that could be right, but but you said, so spoiler alert, this part is damaged. And what did they tell you when you got a hold of them?
So I'm dealing with basically a second party in purchasing this item. So their manufacturer had shipped this out, and so anyway, the person that I talked to at the website, and I don't want to. In fact, I can't remember the name of the website right offhand. But even if I did, I don't want to put any negative things out. These guys have worked with me really well. So in that, I sent them, emailed them some pictures, got a hold of them on the phone, talked to them about the damage that they could obviously see in the pictures, and they said they would get back to me as soon as possible. That was actually last Sunday. This Sunday, today, I figured I should get something back by now. So I ended up calling them again, and they said, "I'm sorry, it's been taking a long time. Getting a hold of the manufacturer of the product that you purchased, and they basically said you can send it back, and we'll give you your money back. This is the last one on the shelf. We're not going to manufacture any more for that bike. So you can deal with it, or send it back and get your money back. But there's nobody else that's manufacturing this product."
So I'll bring this up into view. This is the hitch that's made for your bike.
Yeah.
There's connection points up, and I'll show a better view of this. There's connection points up front, and then back here as well, and that's where the ball goes.
Yes.
I don't know what those little tangs on the bottom are for.
So that's going to be your safety chain.
Oh,
hooks.
right. Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah. I don't know. That's interesting. So, it's a motorcycle. I just like, why would you have safety chains?
Yeah, I would actually, if it's going to leave, I want it to be stay gone. On a motorcycle, really. I don't.
Just see ya.
Yeah, you just let it go someplace, because my motorcycle is not going to catch it very well.
Yeah, okay. I'll get a closer view of this damage, but it took me a little bit to find it. It's right here, and that's, considering we're both metal fabricators, I figure that's not a big deal.
No.
It's tube that's been mandrel bent, and that would hurt the structure of the tube. And it's not straight. But yeah, alright. So, you brought this over in hopes that we would, we'll get a better view at that, but kind of got a dog leg to it, that we could flatten that out.
Yes. Yeah, and I believe that it shouldn't be terribly unstructural. So these hook here and then go up underneath the fender and mount to the frame there. These particular units are 3/16 aluminum. I could actually bend this into a horseshoe. I think I'm gonna ask that my buddy Keith could manufacture this in stainless steel, so it's a lot more secure. And I think it'll strengthen this support where it's damaged a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any issues with either of that. But that's a tough one to flatten out, being that that's right there. You know?
It is, truly.
Because ideally, you would stick it into something, have a wider opening here, a narrow point of contact there, and force it over.
Yes.
With that being there,
I think you're gonna have to use that a little bit. Come down right on top of it because it's almost underneath.
Yeah.
I think that's the point.
So when you mentioned on the phone adding structure to it.
Yes.
Was swapping this out what you were considering, or further?
It was further. I think for our initial run with the trailer loaded on, we're just bebopping up to Mount Hood and back. I think it should be fine with the extra supports here, but I was considering a strip to be tacked on both sides up underneath there to strengthen that wall.
Like a flat bar or another section of tube?
I think maybe just a flat bar would be fine as long as it was welded on both sides thoroughly. We could also even go with a strip that was standing up on edge. Would give it a lot of structure too.
Pretty stout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's something that we can discuss later on once we get this thing actually on and pulling the trailer. It's interesting. This is a $275 product before shipping. I was looking at the finish before the chrome, and it's really not that good. I would have thought that the tubing would have been a little thicker wall.
Yeah, that's 075.
Yeah. Can you imagine? I mean, it didn't. What in shipping hit this to cause that? It was significant, but who actually picked up another box and threw it on top of this box that did that damage? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I don't know if I agree. That kind of looks like the damage was chromed.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like something would have flaked off. But that's just like perfectly chromed damage.
I don't know that I agree. Chrome is extremely tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
And it does flex. I think I wouldn't bet either way.
Yeah, okay. We'll post a really close up of it, and you guys can cast your own judgment.
You're right.
But that's an insanely hard impact.
I think so. I think it's got to be.
Well, they're not welders, are they?
They're not. No.
Yeah. Okay. That's very curious, but.
And so anyway, I talked to Marty at the website that I purchased this, and he told me that they're really not gonna do anything about it. And I said, well, okay, I guess I'm stuck with this. I'm a metal fabricator. I can take care of it. But I spent $275 on a product that didn't come to me correct. And, maybe they could, help me out a little bit and give me some money back. And he said I would certainly fight for that.
Yeah.
So
that's totally fair.
Yeah.
It's not usable with confidence.
Yeah, right. You're right out of the box. It's not with confidence.
So if you were to mount this onto your bike, your ball would be.
It could be askew.
Yeah, askew.
With the mount, the swivel bracket mount that we have on the trailer, it actually would not. That thing could be perpendicular, and not really matter as far as towing the trailer, because of the swivel hitch. It wouldn't matter a bit.
Yeah.
But what's not right is not right.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like, you don't need a forklift to pick this box up.
No.
Anyway, we're going to get some close-up shots of it. So the plan moving forward is we're going to beef these up.
Yes.
For the first run.
Yes.
Beef this up after the first run.
After the first run.
Yeah, I'm going to be behind you.
Yeah.
Dodging trailer. Yeah, I mean, there's a chance. Like, I don't know what the press is going to do. Like, have you considered you're leaving all this stuff with me?
Yes.
All right. I'm your guy.